Hey you guys, today I am going, to show you how to shade with color pencils. Just so you guys know, as far as the items that I use to ink my drawing real quick, I just use like these micron pens. I highly suggest getting these are really good, but I mean, you really could just use a ballpoint pen. Just since I'm really into drawing, I like to use the micron. And as for my color pencils, I use, this is so small, it doesn't even have the name on it anymore. You can almost see it. Prismacolor pencils. So yeah, those are the brands that I used, and yeah. So I guess to shade, what a lot of people do is just use black and like say one other color, which I've done that before. I mean, it works in some situations. It all depends on what you're going for. But what I do now is I shade with darker colors of, like, say this blue, I'm gonna actually shade with darker colors of blue. So I basically have that. And this won't be as, well, it'll still be dark, but because we're going to be shading and blending and stuff, this darkness won't matter too much. And then if it's not dark enough, you can always use the black to darken whatever you're doing. But I'm going to be showing you two different ways I shade, or color, I guess, in general. But yeah, first I just take my lightest color, and I'm just going to be doing eyes for the reason that they're really simple to do. Or I guess for someone who's been drawing, they're simple to do. They're just easy for me to show this technique on. Let me move my pencil back. But basically just take your lighter color, your lightest color. You can even take a lighter color than this. I actually have like this really pale blue in color, very lightly. So basically, and I mean, I'm never usually fairly, like, see, just right there, I accidentally, my hand shook in it. So I'm never usually pretty clean about this, even though my drawings do sometimes look clean, but that's only because I find ways of covering that up. Okay, so down here, pick like a small bit of space. You don't want to go too hard because otherwise it'd be hard to blend it out. But just kind of draw a small little bubble, because that's going to be like the lightest part of your eye. And I don't know how well you can see that. Let me zoom in a smidge. So you're just going to draw a small bubble at the bottom. And then you're going to take your darkest color and start, and you're not going to press hard yet. This technique requires you to press hard. I don't have a drawing near me, so I can't really show you. Or actually, yeah, I do. Never mind. No, I don't. Oh, gosh. Anyway, so this technique I usually press hard. But to start off with, I don't just doing that until you get like everything where you want it. So you're just gonna start with your darker color and work from the top down. So and just slowly kind of fade it out. And I'm gonna make this a little bit darker up here. There we go. Kind of like that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Okay. Now we're gonna take our middle color, because as you can see, I got the really dark color right here, this mid-tone, and then this is the lighter color that we just used to fill the eye in really quick. So we're gonna just take the middle color and basically do the same thing, except we're gonna kind of just blend it in with the top. And sorry that this paper is at an angle, it's just like the only way I can draw. So you want to go kind of lighter around the bubble that you made. So something similar to that. You're then going to take your lighter color, and then this is where I'm going to start pressing pretty hard. That's how, I'm actually going to turn this way to get the angle that I want. So I'm going to start at the edge. And slowly fade that into the bubble. Just like that. And then kind of bring that up just a smidge. And if you want, you can actually stop right there. Let me find my white real quick because I am not prepared. I'm a little scatterbrained today, you guys. I'm sorry. Get your white out and do the same thing. Just press hard and just color in that bubbled area. And even if you like kind of get it out of the area, that's okay. We'll blend it out here in a second. So you kind of just have that nice lightened effect right here. Obviously. And just kind of bring that up a little bit. Grab your middle color, and then this is where you're going to start it. Now you're basically going to press hard pretty much almost all the way at the top, just because the darkest color is mainly just supposed to be a shadow, or in my opinion, for me. That's how I do it, that's how I think about it, just as like the darkest part is the shadow. Just drag this all the way to the top, just like so. And I usually spend a lot of time trying to get my drawings absolutely perfect because I am, I guess, anal like that. If something isn't just right, I have to sit here. I think the longest a drawing has ever taken me, at least a bust drawing that I've done, is probably 30 to 40 minutes, just because I was sitting there just constantly tweaking things. But you draw just however you feel like whatever's comfortable for you. Like, see, that looks good there, but I would just continue tweaking things. Like, you see how that's a huge harsh line right there? Just take your lightest color. This is driving me nuts. Okay. Just take your lightest color and start blending it up with that color. And you can even drag it all the way up. And then take your middle color and just do the same thing. Just start blending. And then just take the darkest color. Sorry you guys, I keep moving the paper. And I'm sorry this is like a day later than what I said I would put it up. I've just been really busy. I've been working on a custom plus packages for my friends. So I've been a little scatterbrained. So you get this really nice gradient effect. And it's just really easy. Like I just did all of this with just these two pencils and obviously the white just for the highlight. Now, for the people, you can use anything from like a marker. Like I used my microns a couple of times, well, a good majority of the time. But you can also use what I've been doing now is paint. I've also done, let me see. You can also find these jelly roll pens. You can see right, if it will focus, jelly roll. You can get these at Hobby Lobby for a really cheap price. I think I got a 3-pack for like $5. The only problem is they sometimes don't work on really waxy surfaces, like say, put a shine right here. And see, it kind of comes out like that. So it doesn't usually work very well, especially on bigger parts. On smaller drawings or small details, these gel pens work really good. But the second way I color, let's move this up. I'm gonna use actually 3 different colors for this. I'm gonna use, there we go. I'm gonna use this really dark green, this mid-tone green, I think, what is it called actually? I'm not even giving you the names. I'm sorry you guys. It's like a grass green and apple green. I'll put the names of all the colors I use in the description if you guys want specific colors. So if you guys have these colors, I mean, you can definitely do this with Crayola pencils. Probably won't work quite as well, but I'm sure you can still do it. I've seen people do Crayola pictures. But yeah, you can do the same thing. Take your lightest color and just color the whole eye. Now this is one where I'm not going to press hard. So usually mistakes will show, because usually if I'm not like selling something, I'm not gonna care enough totally to be like the utmost neatest person ever on some of my drawings. But if you're selling, I would try your best to like how I was going like all which way, I would try just to go one direction. So take your mid-tone color, and I'm getting confused now between my colors because I'm all over the place. Okay, that would be the grass green. And this is gonna be a really simple eye, by the way. So you're just gonna take your green, you're gonna press a little hard near the edge. And this is something I do a lot with my drawings. If you've seen any other videos of my drawings, this is what I do a good chunk of the time. Take a darker green, and then I'm gonna slowly, lightly fade that out into the colored green that I have the eye as already. And with shapes like the eye where it's nice and round, I would definitely try also to go like the direction of a circle, because it'll help hide a lot of pencil lines and stuff like that. And I'm sorry I'm turning the paper. It's the only way I know how to do this. There. So you got something simple like that. And then just take your darkest green, and this happens to be a dark green. Very easy. And kind of make it dark right there. blend that down just a smidge. Just to make an illusion that like there's a bit of a shadow there. You can even actually take, I'll just use my black just for the sake of using black. So if you do have a shadow, like say you are doing an eye and you do a shadow for the pupil, you also want to kind of make sure you do a little bit of a shadow for your actual eyeball. So like you would take like whatever color your eye is. Like I recommend doing gray because it's a little more subtle. Just kind of doing something similar to that. So you get like a bit of a shadowy effect. And then like I said, I normally do the marker and paint trick with the pupil and the shine in the eye. Let's see if I can grab my marker. Yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna use my brush pen and basically draw a bit of a circle. This isn't going to be perfect. And yeah, I've learned on drawings like this, it's just easier to use white paint for the shine. Otherwise you can just actually draw a space when you're coloring. Just leave a space for the shine. Like you can do something similar to like what I did right there. But yeah, just color that in just like that. And then I will actually go ahead and show you how I paint the shine real quick. So I'm just gonna take some of my white paint. Sorry. If it will come out. And then I'm just gonna use a dotting tool, but you can basically use anything. You can even use a paintbrush or even the back of your pencil. You can even use that to just press a dot on your eye. But yeah. I'm gonna start right here and kind of drag it up. There we go. It's one shine. Gonna bring the other one, and I'm basically just drawing a circle with this. And even though I'm like showing you like how to do an eye, you can basically apply any of this to like whatever you're drawing. Like actually for what I'm doing right this second, this shine right here, would be easier to use a paintbrush, but I'm too lazy to grab a paintbrush right this second. And I'm gonna use a smaller part of my ballpoint and just kind of do two little shines. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. So yeah, those are kind of two different ways to zoom out real quick. So yeah, that's kind of like two different ways of shading. I don't know if this is what you were talking about. By the way, the suggestion of this video was by, excuse me, an official unicorn. Yeah, for some reason I keep wanting to call you unofficial unicorn, but you're an official unicorn. But yeah, she suggested this. She wanted to know how I do that. I don't know if she already knows or whatever, but yeah, she asked me to make this video, so I did. So I hope I was helpful, and if you guys have any other questions on how to do something, just comment down below and I'll see if I can do it, and I'll make a video out of it. Just so you guys know, I am kind of busy right now, especially since it's the Christmas time. So if you do suggest a video, I will try and get it done as soon as possible, but if it's not done right away, please don't be mad at me. Like I said, I'm just really busy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye!